What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. Um, so this channel is based around making money, and obviously right now, if you're mining, you're not making much money. But what I have been doing on the side is flipping gaming computers. And I get asked all the time, what's some good CPU motherboard combos to go with on like budget entry level gaming computers, cheaper computers. And I have no problem showing you guys what I have used, what I am using. And I found a pretty good eBay seller. I've already bought from them a couple times. And this exact item, they have a bunch of them. Let me pull it up here. By the way, this isn't sponsored or anything like that. Oh, it looks like they have 7 more available. But you don't have to buy this exact setup. But uh, early gen or even mid gen i5s, these are quad cores. They have DDR3, so the RAM's cheap. These Intel motherboards are pretty reliable. But $57, and that gets you the motherboard, a 4 core, a quad core CPU that will still surprisingly play some modern stuff. And it comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's two gig sticks, so that's unfortunate. You're gonna have to pull one of those sticks out and throw at least an 8 gig stick in there. So then it could be 10, or you just an 8 gig or 2 8 gig sticks. So you got 16. Um, but a lot of times I like to pair something like this. So a CPU motherboard combo that's somewhere in the range of $50 to $75. Keeps your investment low. Then you can add in a cheap power supply, throw like a RX 470 or 570 in it, and you have a capable gaming machine. Like you could play modern games on it. You might not be able to get high FPS, but you'll get a playable experience, and you'd be somewhere in the range of being able to sell that system for around $300 at a profit, mind you. So, um, let's just imagine you didn't have anything and you wanted to make a little money. So you got, let me bring up the old calculator. You got 50, we'll round this up to $60. You got $60 there. Let's go to, I haven't bought any power supplies in a long time because I have so many of them, but like a 500-watt power supply. Let's see here. Let's go to buy it now. $40. I mean, I know you can find them cheaper than that. Cooler Master 29, 39. 20, $30. We'll round up and we'll say $35. You hunt around, you probably find them for a better deal, especially in your local area, mind you. Um, so plus 35. You got 95 into it right now. You need some of that. You need 8 gigabytes of DDR3. You can find this stuff cheap locally as well. Oh, DDR, not DRR, DDR3. Let's see here. That's a 16 gig kit. 4 gig at $20. Those are like brand new. A lot of times you can hunt it down for like 10 to $15. Here you go, $10. That's a set of 2 8 gig sticks. Or no, that's 2 4 gig sticks. So it's 8 gigs. I mean, that gets you there. $10. We'll add on another $10 for your RAM. So you have CPU, motherboard, RAM, power supply. You need a case. I'm gonna be honest, 50 to $60 will get you just about any case, and you could even get some RGB in there. So like, RGB case. I mean, $54. You don't need to really spend much more than that. $52, and I think it even comes with some light up fans. And that's a tempered glass case. So that's gonna be a good feeling case. So we'll round that up. Oh, sorry about that. We'll round that up and we'll say $60. We'll, shoot a touch high. So 105 plus 60. So you got your case. You now need storage and a graphics card. RX 470s and RX 570s, there's tons of them in the market, literally tons of them. And they still perform really well, like gaming wise, especially for like a 1080p card. So here's a 574 gig, $69. 574 gig, $69. $50 with $26 shipping. So we can comfortably say for 80 bucks, you could have a 574 gig, and that'll play most everything. So we'll go ahead and add 80 to this. So you got $245, and you have everything minus your storage and peripherals. I'm gonna be honest, I don't sell computers with peripherals, especially in this price range. I normally, people buy their own keyboard, mouse, all that kind of stuff. So you just need your SSD, and 500 gigabyte SSD is kind of the sweet spot for me. That's where I like to get them. Right around 20 bucks normally. You can get a 500 gig. Let's see here. 250. You know what? Amazon might have some better deals on solid states right now. So 500 gigabyte SSD, $26, $25. If you want to, you could even go to like a 240 if you wanted to skimp a little bit. It doesn't save you a ton of money. $17.99. So right there you go. 250 gig. That gets somebody to where they can play. They can put a couple games on that as long as it ain't like Fortnite and Call of Duty. They might only be able to just fit that. So we'll add 20 bucks to this, and you have a system. That is a fully functioning system, and you're like $265 into it. Honestly, you could save money by buying stuff in your local area. A lot of times, these, early gen or mid, anywhere from second to fifth, come in a lot of the older, like pre-builts and stuff. So if you hunt down your local area, you might be able to find better deals. So then you could take that system right there, 260 bucks, list it up for 350. If you have to, somebody could talk you down to 325, and you're still making 70, 80 bucks, give or take. You can, heck, for 350, you're almost making, what would that be, $85. Or you could even list it higher than that. I don't think these systems perform well above $400 price points. You're definitely going to be in that anywhere from 3 to 4, probably 4 being the top. And that's kind of like the bread and butter. I do a lot of these systems. I have another one coming in with like a i5. It's a 7400, so a little bit newer, but it's still a quad core. It's not like it's a 6-core i5 or anything like that. So hopefully this helps you. If you need to know about actually building computers, there's tons of videos out there. You don't need to watch me build a computer, but if you like me breaking it down and kind of showing what parts I'm using right now, parts availability does kind of change with the wind. Sometimes I can find Ryzen's for a really good deal, and I don't know if it's like a lot of people are unloading some office computers, but that typically is like the Intel side of things. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's how I am supplementing my computer habit, is building and selling budget gaming computers. A lot of people, and it's fun to build the $600 to $900 computers, but let's just be honest, those don't sell. There's a lot of competition, and if people have $600, $700, $800, they could just go to a store and buy a pre-built, and they probably would feel better about it. No pre-built for 350 bucks is gonna do anything. Let's actually go to. I'm curious. Let's go to eBay and see what you can get. Or not eBay, but let's go to like Best Buy. That's a good website. Let's go to like gaming desktop. So running a little cold. And now let's go price low to high. So the cheapest desktop they have is $529, and it's actually $200 off right now. And it has a i3-12100, which I'm going to be honest, an i3-12100 probably is going to actually outperform the i5. And it's a GTX 1650, which will not outperform a 570. So GTX 1650 versus RX 570. I believe a 570 still beats out a 1650. Yeah, 570 still 11%. 24, 8, 21, 16. So more FPS in Grand Theft Auto, CSGO, Fortnite, PUBG. Yeah. So now as for the i5 2400 versus the i3 12100F. I think the 12100F's got it. Yeah, the 12100F's got it by 56%. So it's a good deal faster pretty much every way around. But is it worth another $200+? 350 to 530 is a huge jump. So, and a lot of times when people are searching budget wise, that's going to be out of their budget. So, talking about the lowest price computer not on sale right now, it's an i3 10100, which is actually a little bit slower. So 10100, still faster than the i5 2400, and a 1650 for $599. So $600. So $250 more than your $350 computer. Almost double, not quite double, but yeah, that's why people are buying the budget systems. There's just not a lot available in that price point. So take that information with a grain of salt. Everything is different in different areas. And I'd love to hear your comments down below. If you're doing this, I know a lot of people don't want to share their secrets. I'm always been, forthcoming. I try not to be disingenuous about anything. Don't try to, pull the wool over nobody's eyes. Don't sell old parts as new. And then if you do sell something, make sure you stand behind it. If anybody has like any issues within like the first week or so, I normally just tell them bring it back. But obviously you can't throw like a 1-year warranty on of some used hardware. You just can't. Now for the most part, it will hold up and it'll last. And if there's like a freak accident, okay, bring it back. I've only had a couple people ever have issues out of I've probably done a couple hundred systems. And one of them, when they brought it back, it actually something had spilled on it. It wasn't evident, or you couldn't see it because it was a really cheap case. They wanted to skimp out as much as possible. I pulled the side panel off, and I could see where liquid had dripped down onto the motherboard. So more often than not, Intel CPUs don't really die. Older, I mean, for the most part, all that stuff holds up really well. So yeah, but I'm gonna hop off here. Hopefully that information helped you, and let me know if you're gonna be doing some builds. I'd love to hear from you guys. Maybe I could feature some of your guys' ideas or anything. Just let me know. Comment down below. All right, later, guys. We'll see y'all on the next one. And should I call this like a series or something? Maybe once a week or once a month. Like budget build parts availability or budget build parts list. I don't know. We'll see. All right, later, guys.